We're joined here by Scott Sandelin following UMD's win over Miami. Any opening words, Coach?
Good win. You know what? Important win. So hopefully we can come back tomorrow and have a better game, because that's probably what it's going to take tomorrow to win again.
Go to Matt.
Scott, first period, kind of a slow start, but what was it that allowed that your team to really start clicking there from Beyondy's goal on offensively?
I don't know, Matt. You know, we talked about the starts, and I said we haven't had good starts, and tonight was another average start, and we got lucky with they could have been up 1-0, but the goal got called off, so I think maybe that gave us a little life, and obviously Blake got us going with a goal, and we took advantage of their goaltender didn't play his best, and we started getting pucks to the net. We didn't get any pucks to the net. We had opportunities even early, and we were trying to make the extra play, and again, early in the game, that's part of the game plan, is get pucks in deep, get pucks to the net, and try and start that way. But we didn't start that way, and give them credit. They came at us again, and fortunately, again, we got the first goal and made them play from behind, and we built on that. And I thought our second period was good. The third period, I didn't like, as far as the way we played and the penalties that we took. And again, tomorrow's going to have to be a better game.
Back to Matt.
Scott, to you, what stands out about Jackson Cates' game? A few weeks ago, we saw him get the hat trick. Tonight, 5 assists. It seemed like he was just doing a phenomenal job there, getting the puck to people in the right spots. Yeah,
I mean, I think that game, obviously that first game he had where he had, the goals, and, we've had some, he's got good line mates right now too. I think those guys are both playing well. So it's great. I mean, we're getting contributions. There's a lot of guys that are playing better. I can go to, Cole's obviously scoring goals right now, and, Quinn Olsen has been scoring and playing much better, and Jackson has turned the corner a little bit too. And, those guys, I think, were guys we were counting on early that we saw spurts, but I think, right now, I think all of them are getting more consistency to their game and contributing offensively, which is huge for us, because we need those guys, to be good offensive players for us.
Back to Matt.
Scott, you had mentioned during the week, a coach sometimes can be a little worried coming off, 4 wins over the same team, including 2 back-to-back on the weekend, then seeing them again. Anything worry you after an 8-1 win like this going into the series finale tomorrow?
Well, of course. We're on the game long enough, right? It doesn't matter what you tell kids. Again, they had some opportunities too that didn't go in. And you know what? I go back to that first goal. If it's 1-0 for them, who knows, the complexion of the game. And that's why it's important, to get the first goal and build off that, which we were able to do after that goal was disallowed. But, they're going to be ready. They're going to be ready. And, we've got to have a better start. We've got to come prepared mentally to play hard. And you know what? You can't have any lapses. We've got to come ready to play a 60-minute game the right way, and we've got to be ready for a high compete level from Miami. And like I said, they're gonna come. You know what? They're trying to get 3 points too, and you know what? It's the mental part of it. It's what we talked about after the game. Flush this game and move on. And tomorrow we're going to expect their best, and we've got to be at our best.
Over to Chelsea.
How about now? Okay. Once your players started getting pucks to the net, what did you just like about the shots that they were taking in general?
Well, the first 2 goals I really liked, because they were on the guy. Blake got on his stick and off his stick in a hurry, and so did Kobe Roth. And that's how you score goals. You catch goalies, maybe, I won't say by surprise, but the quick release shots were important. And it's not like stick handling it 3 or 4 times and then shooting it. Those guys got it on their stick and got it off their stick, and both those got in there in a hurry. And I think maybe did surprise their goaltender a little bit. So, again, after that, I know they switched goalies, and, Kobe Bender got a goal, kind of a bleeder. But, again, to score goals, you got to get pucks on the net. Like we were passing up opportunities early, and we want to get the puck down low and work down low, but we had opportunities a couple of times. It creates rebounds, and even tonight there was some pucks laying around there too that we had opportunities with. But they're good at that too. They get a lot of point shots through, and it just creates havoc around the net, right? It creates second and third opportunities, and the first one's not always going to go in. Tonight, a few of them did. So we've got to get better at starting the game that way and creating some opportunities, in and around the net with some shots.
Do you have any final questions for Coach here? All right. Thank you for your time, Coach.
Yeah, thanks.
We're joined here by Kobe Roth following UMD's win over Miami. Any opening words, Kobe?
Great game from us. Good start to the weekend. Got to keep that going in tomorrow, though. Job's only halfway done.
Over to Matt.
Kobe, 5 assists by Jackson Cates tonight. He had a couple to you. What was he doing to just, create offense for anybody and everybody on this team? What is it that makes him more than just a goal scorer like we saw a couple weeks ago when he had the hat trick?
Yeah, I think it's been just a 200-foot game from him. Last couple weekends, he's been unbelievable. Another great Friday night from him. So happy for him. Hopefully he can keep that going. It's been great to see.
Back to Matt.
Kobe, what do you feel allowed you guys to kind of open the floodgates there? Did that disallowed goal spark something for you?
Might have.
Thought you maybe fell behind 1-0?
Yeah, it might have, honestly. Maybe a little bit of a wake-up call that we got lucky with to get that back. Thought our start was a little slow the first 5 minutes, personally. But once we got that first one, we were just kind of relentless there and stuck with it, which was huge.
Back to Matt.
Cole has Koepke the hat trick tonight, and 7 goals or something like that in the last 4 games. Coaches use determined a lot to describe how he's been playing. How would you describe how Koepke's playing?
Yeah, I like that, determined. I think he probably wanted to start off a little hotter than he did, so it's really nice to see him putting pucks in the back of the net. He's one of our key players to put in pucks, so really happy for him, and hopefully he keeps that going as well.
Over to Chelsea.
Obviously, tomorrow's game is going to put a lot of pressure on Miami, but how are you guys feeling just heading into tomorrow after a night like tonight?
Just got to stick to our game. I think we know they're going to come back hard. It's not going to be an easy game. Saturday nights are never easy in this league. So, I don't really think we're going to change anything. Just stick to our game plan and try to do what we did tonight, I guess.
Back to Matt.
Kobe, these have been previous games against Miami last weekend back in Omaha. They're usually pretty tight games with not a lot of space. I thought maybe Saturday last weekend things opened up a little bit. What felt different tonight? Was it something you felt that Miami got away from, or was it something you guys were able to do to maybe break things open?
I don't know what it was specifically, just our ability to put in pucks to the back of the net. I feel like we've had games where we're getting a lot of chances. We're not necessarily scoring them all, and just seemed like tonight it was one of those nights where a lot of pucks were going in for us, and I think we played at a steady incline the whole game. We never really got away from it, so I think that was huge as well.
We have any final questions here for Kobe? All right. Thanks for your time.
Yep, thank you.
Joined here by Cole Koepke following UMD's win over Miami. Any opening words, Cole?
Yeah, I think it was overall a good team win. It was nice to put up some goals for the team. We've kind of been working on our offense a lot, so it's nice to see that work pay off. But they're a good team, and they're just going to come back hard tomorrow. So for us, we just have to kind of flush this and get ready for a hard competitive game tomorrow.
Over to Matt.
Maybe I should have got Jackson on here to answer this question because he's done both in the last few weeks. What's harder, putting in 3 goals or 5 assists? Which is more impressive in your mind?
I'm going to go with the 5 assists out of Jackson. I guess, yeah, you probably have to ask him since he just did them both. But I just think it was overall a great team game. I can't say any of those goals are all from me. They're all great plays out of the guys on the ice with me. And to see Jackson set up and be a part of 5 of those is something pretty crazy. And it's it's rewarding, and it shows how hard he works and how much confidence he's playing with right now. And it's great to see him have that success.
Back to Matt.
Cole, what is it about his game, what he does out there, that puts him not only in positions to score goals, but set up 5 goals? I mean, that's hat tricks are impressive, but setting up 5 goals is too. What is he able to do to put himself in those positions?
I think he's just an extremely smart player. He reads the game super well, and he's always thinking one step ahead. Like, he knows what pass he's going to make before he gets that puck. And he's also just does a great job of putting himself in the position to maybe draw more than one defender to him at a time, and then just holding it to that last second and then making that perfect pass. I mean, he's got a great pair of hands, and like I said, he's worked hard, and it's not shocking anyone in our locker room to see him have the success he's having, and it's just really happy for him.
Over to Matt Halverson.
Hey, Cole, you've obviously been putting a lot of pucks in the net lately. How much confidence do you feel like you're playing with right now? And as the season has gone on, has anything changed for you? Do you feel that you're playing any differently?
I just kind of think as the season's progressed, we've gotten into more of a rhythm and kind of gotten used to the guys that I'm playing with right now. And our team's been playing good lately. So I think as a whole, our entire team is playing more confidently. And the coaches have been putting the trust in me, putting me in good positions to score. And same with my line mates. So I think anytime you can kind of put pucks in the net, your confidence continues to grow. And as a line and as a team, you kind of get that expectation to where we went out and scored a bunch of goals last game. Let's go out and do it again. And I think it just kind of goes from our team identity. We're doing it the right way. We're not trying to cheat for offense. We're making sure we're playing good and hard in our D zone and letting the game come to us. And overall, just as a team, we're playing confident. And I think that's just huge for playing in the offensive zone.
Over to Matt Wellens.
Cole, how key was Ryan Fanti as you guys kind of got off to a slow start there, not only making big saves, but on that disallowed goal, he was shouting right away that there was interference there. Just how important was the effort he had before you guys started putting the puck in the net?
Yeah, he was huge for our team, as he always is, or whatever goalie's in the net's always a huge key for us. And Ryan's been playing great lately. And like you mentioned, we had a slow start, and that's something we as a team need to work on. And it's not just the start of the game, it's the start of each period. We need to come out better, and Ryan has bailed us out, and he's done it countless times this year. And as a team, we can't force him to do that each and every game. And I guess I didn't see a great look at their goal being disallowed, but that was a big momentum swing for us in a way. Because, I mean, getting the first goal of the game, playing with the lead is obviously a lot easier to play than coming back from behind. And he's been making great saves and allowing us to get that first goal in games we need. And so now we just need to come out and have better starts to help him.
Do you have any final questions here for Cole? Thank you for your time, Cole.
Yep, thank you.